Audio Jungle.
CP3, is he going to be a Hall of Fame? No question about it.
Yeah.
Right? No question about it. Do guys in the NBA go to sleep early the night before playing the Phoenix Suns? No.
You mean as a team, or would you talk about Chris Paul individually?
Chris Paul individually.
Okay.
No. I'm going to Steak 44 over there in Phoenix. I'm going to have me a nice little wine, probably sweat it out, and but the pregame shoot around and get ready. Steph Curry, I'm going to bed at 8 o'clock. Mom, don't call me. My girl, don't call me. I'm locked in right now. It's two different monsters.
You lose sleep over.
Man, ain't nobody worried about Chris Paul when he play Phoenix Suns. Nobody in the NBA.
Well, what did I just say, though?
And I'm just letting you know how NBA players feel.
I believe you, but what I'm saying
He's
is...
finessed the game to a point where he gets all the petty calls, all the slight throughs at the end. I mean, this guy is out, man. We gonna be honest? We want to be really honest?
Yes.
He should have fouled out. He should have fouled out. The last game, too. You see the replay against Brunson, hit him on the shoulder, hit him in the mouth, ref don't call anything. If that's me, review it. Flagrant one. If that's him, they don't call it. So let's not get it twisted, man. He should have fouled out. He can't guard. He literally can't guard.
He can't guard.
Yeah.
He can't guard. Chris Paul can't guard anybody? Is that what you say?
Did you see that? No, he can't. Everybody knows that.
Excuse me. No. I don't know that. I haven't heard anybody tell me that.
Because you haven't suited up. You know, guys don't like to tell you all the truth. You know that. Because they scared what you going to take with it.
No, he's right about that. They will lie.
I don't care.
He's honest. They will lie.
They will
That is true. He's not lying about
man,
that.
CP can't guard nobody, man. Everybody in the NBA know that. Everybody know that.
Guard anybody.
What we call cones. You know what you do with cones? Like when in the summertime, you got a cone. You make a move. What does the cone do?
Stay still.
Exactly. He's a cone. Stop playing, man. Everybody knows that. Everyone knows that.
But what I want to touch on real quick, RJ, is the disrespect I saw from Pat Beverly earlier today. You know, as reporters, you know, as part of the media, we have a job to be critical, but I think there's a thin line between being critical and disrespecting. And I feel like what Pat Beverly did today to Chris Paul was completely disrespectful and out of the line. And Pat Beverly's talking like he's that guy. You're not that guy. Plain and simple. Chris Paul played terrible this year, and his numbers are still better than your career numbers have ever been. So I just think you have to understand, Chris is a 12-time All-Star there. He played terrible. First time, all defense 9 times, 7 times first team all defense. He'll be a Hall of Famer. Pat Bev and I were similar type role players. They don't talk about us when we go. They're going to talk about CP3 when he's done. And I just think the disrespect we saw earlier today on the ESPN show need to be checked because he was way out of pocket.
Okay. So let me put this in perspective. Pat Bev, I kind of agree with him, even though I hate Pat Beverly as a player. He gets too much props for playing hard, but that's all he actually can do. That's not a skill. That's just something that you do. I get it. You work hard. Whatever. But I do agree that they put Chris Paul on a pedestal that I don't think he should be on. I think Chris Paul is a good player. I don't think he's great. He's not. It's probably 10 point guards I picked over him throughout the years of basketball. 75 years of basketball before I picked him. I mean, but he has had longevity, and he's been good for a long time. Sometimes great. But like Matt said, Pat Bev, you ain't the one that can talk about a Hall of Famer. You turn around and say, yeah, he a Hall of Famer. First ballot. You say this. And then you talk about what he can't do. Well, what he can't do, you can do. But what he can do, you can't do. And it's more of what he can do that you can't do than what you can do that he can't do. He can't play defense like you. Okay. But I don't really think Pat Bev plays good defense. I think he does a lot of fouling, a lot of cheap stuff, and, you know, try to hurt players. So it's just funny when people can't do what you do or not as good as you are, but y'all in the same position. Like, he plays basketball. If he was just a journalist, okay, say what you want to say. You're just talking about your eye test and you're comparing it to other great players. But when you are actual NBA player and you talking smack about a great NBA player when you're not even, but you just barely mediocre, really. If anybody think Pat Bev is a great player, you don't watch basketball or you don't know nothing about basketball. If you think he's even right, well, Pat, it's 400 and some change player. Pat Bev probably 300 out of the 400. Yeah. I mean, when it comes out of it's gonna be a whole lot of he does the little things, and that's what it is, little things. But it's just my perspective. Haters gonna hate, but haters gonna hate, so let them hate. Again, I agree with him a little bit, but I just don't think he is a person that should be saying what he was saying, especially when he's still playing against this player, Chris Paul, and Chris Paul's playing better than him, going farther in the playoffs than him, making more money than him, way more well known than him, and the stats show that he's better than Pat Bev. Chris Paul is better than Pat Bev. It's not even close. But I'm your boy Malcolm Sully. This is the Malcolm Sully Show, and I'm out. Bye.
Audio Jungle.